Hey guys, this week I want to talk a little bit about the future in a different way than I think I have before. So being home for Christmas break, you're working out, you're home with your family, you're taking a break, you're away from softball, right? It's like you can take a deep breath and be like, okay, I've finished one semester, now I'm getting ready for the next one to come in January, which is preparation for February, which is the season, right? So coming home, it's easy to sit down and be like, okay, I'm going to look at my schedule, I've got this game on this date, this game on this date, I'm planning my classes and all of this stuff going on, and it's so easy to lose sight of what's right in front of you because we're so busy planning for that next step, right? So a scripture I want to use today is 2 Corinthians 4:16 through 18. It's one of my favorites, and it says, "Therefore we do not lose heart, though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal." And that last part right there is what I want to focus on. What is unseen is eternal. Like, seeing the schedule, seeing games in front of us, those are all temporary things, right? As much as we want to say, oh, softball is my life, or, it's not. Like, it's a season, literally a season of our lives that we spend playing this game, and what's eternal and what is going to last forever, that's what's important. So the hard part is to see these things that are in front of us, but also to remember that what's important is the eternal side of it. So seeing what we can in front of us, it's so easy to be like, okay, just to be able to look at something and be like, okay, I have class, I have practice, I have weights, I have conditioning, like all of this stuff, and to forget time with God, or be like, well, I don't really have time today to spend with God, or it's more important for me to focus on this than it is this because I can see it's right in front of me rather than, way out in the future. Or sometimes the opposite, we can look forward and be like, okay, God, I'm so ready for the future and so ready for what you have next. When are you going to tell me? And he's like, you're silly. Well, maybe not you, but me. But we can focus so much sometimes on what is in front of us and what's ahead that we miss what's right in front of our face, right? So spending time with God or having, a season of rest is something I think that is easy for me to take for granted because I'm so focused on what's next. Being an athlete, playing this game, it's so fast-paced, right? Like, as an infielder, as an outfielder, as a hitter, everything you do is constant. It's, focus on, focus off, and do it all over again. So it's very fast-paced. So when you get out of it, it's kind of like, okay, ready to move, ready to, take on the next step. And it's God saying, whoa, you slow down and wait for my timing in this because I've got something right here in front of your face and you can't see it because you're so focused on what's ahead. So it's so easy for me to focus on the temporary things like, a game or, a job or something that's, right in front of my face rather than, seeing God's glory and seeing God's plan in something that, I think should be in a different way than God is having it play out. So being home for Christmas break, focus on your workouts, focus on your family, have some time of rest, and really realize that God is always present in every situation. So whether it's one season or another, or before season, after season, or whatever's next, focus on what is eternal because that's really what's going to get us to where we need to be and what's going to guide us through every day. So I hope you guys have a blessed week and we'll see you next time.